Speaking of embarrassing moments, when I was in first grade, there was going to be a day that all the kids in our first grade class were going to dress up as clowns. And I was excited
I'm
because me and everybody
so
else was going to do it.
cold.
My mom was excited about it because she got to dress me up as a clown. So she gets an outfit ready. She finds some tattered jeans, cuts more holes in them. Finds an old shirt, button-up shirt, and adds patches to it with baby diaper pins and stuff like that. And she gets me a mop for my head, puts makeup on my face. All this in the morning. And so I got a mop head on and all this clown outfit stuff and makeup. And walk into class and I stop. Instead of going to my chair, I stop and look, and nobody else is dressed like a clown but me. And all of a sudden, there's this massive outburst. Some people are like, whoa! Other people are like, ha! The whole class is in an uproar. And I stop and I look at the teacher and I'm like, oh no. So the teacher grabs me up and we go outside the classroom. The teacher's like, clown day wasn't until tomorrow. And I'm like, I can
I'm
see that now.
so
She's
cold.
like, well, if you want to, you can stay the way you are and still, spend the rest of the day dressed like that if you want to, or we can take the stuff off. I was like, yeah, I'd like to take all this stuff off. I don't want to be a clown anymore. She's like, you sure? Like, everybody's impressed, and I'm like, no. I was like fully embarrassed. I felt very serious. Probably more felt serious than embarrassed
It's biting
that I had
cold.
got the day wrong. Um, So the rest of the day, I had some tattered clothes on, but taking the patches and the mop head off, I still had the makeup on my face. The big, bright red dots and then white. You know. And then the next day, everybody else dressed like a clown, but they didn't seem as happy. I don't know if I had caused that situation or not, but I wasn't dressed like a clown, and I wasn't making fun of anybody because I knew how I felt the day before. But the next day, it was strange. It seemed like everybody else just couldn't wait for the day to be over. I don't know. Hi guys, this is Koganta Rai. You can call me Rai, and we are playing the next episode of Medieval Dynasty. What we're working on right now is getting some compost bins up around this barn for later when we start farming cabbage. And when we harvest the cabbage, we're going to put it in the compost bins, and then the season following, you'll have a lot of rot that you can use on the table in here to create fertilizer. One fertilizer is made from manure, the other one from rot. And this much strong clay, I don't think will make very much. Yeah, 143 daub out of that much strong clay. That's a ridiculous amount. That gets used up, it seems. Let's see, what was it? In workstations, and then
I need more clothes.
farming workstations.
Or some fire.
Yeah, right there, the compost bin. You can use a lot of these for cabbage and meat. I mean, any kind of food item can go in these, but cabbage and meat seem to produce the most. Cabbage, the most of all that I've known. And then meat, a little less, but still quite a bit more than most other things. And they just plop down. Plop, plop. And you can just surround the whole building with them. I mean, it might look tacky. Of course, that's definitely not quite. That's overboard on decoration, but not a decoration you would want, per se. And that's this amount, but it works. We're going to have a big old farm, big old, lots of fields to farm up. we like to have lots of flax so that we can make linen thread and then sell the flaxseed. Whenever you're selling the more expensive items and there's a lot of change left from the vendor, you can switch over to flaxseed and get the remaining of their change if you feel like taking your time to do that. I do. I like to carry around some copper knives for medium change and bronze knives for medium change, arrows, and then flaxseed gets those few coins left over sometimes. If you get too much on you, you can sell like a massive amount, a big bulk of it.
I know not every marriage is built on love, but at this point, it sure is
love to have a
frosty.
loveless one at least.
Okay, there's that. We'll add one more right here. I like to get them close together so I can get as many as possible and almost as uniform as possible. I said almost. It's not going to be perfect.
It's biting cold. I'm freezing.
Okay, that's probably a good amount. I may or may not add more. I probably should. That might be slightly overboard, but we got enough. That's enough if you're probably using 2 or 3 fields of cabbage. And then you can an 8x8 field of cabbage will pretty much cover, I think, 6 fields of flax. You know, because you got to fertilize every single plot. Okay, so we might have a lot of logs now, a lot of iron. Still gonna keep iron. 2,144, and we're at 5,800 on kilograms right now. Well, we have 3 resource storage buildings, but I'm going to tear one down. That'll bring us back down to 800 kilograms, or I mean, sorry, 8,000 kilograms storage capacity. Yeah, see, that was 983 clay. Every day it's going to be more and more, and it's going to fill these resource stores up, but I have to collect quite a bit of it, I think. Maybe several thousand of the clay and thousands of straw, and then whatever I don't use I like to keep on me in case, you know, maybe
There's a real
you get vendor
nip in
change
the air.
too. If you like to go to every single town and empty out all the vendors. There's an achievement for 1,000,000 coins, and I haven't gotten that yet. And I also haven't lived the life of my heir either in this game. I haven't yet to play that long to play my heir.
I need more cloves. Or some fire.
You're so handsome.
We may have enough to do a full set of armor. So you've got 41,000. That's gonna blow all my money though. Or a good bit of it. I wonder if this keeps you warm. So let's make a helmet. I will take a look at it and see what kind of insulation it gives. So there's a helmet. It says 8% slashing damage resistant, piercing damage resistant, and bludgeoning damage resistant. 18% negative 18% heat protection. So it's probably hotter. It does give plus 2% cold protection though. So maybe if we throw that on, he will not complain anymore if I wear a full set of elite. So let's make the rest of it. I think you also see what it looks like. Okay, there's the collar. Here's the armor. Elite bracers. Look where. So he's going to be burning up whenever the summertime comes. If he's wearing this. Let's throw that on. That's got 2% cold protection. 3% cold protection on the collar. Oh, that's 2%. But the item I have on, if I take it off, I'll lose 6% cold protection. What about... I'll lose 1 on the other one. So it almost won't help, I don't think, to have all this gear on. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, so elite armor, elite bracers, elite collar, greaves, helmet, leg wear. He's got it all on. Let's see if he still complains then. I don't have any linen or enough linen probably to make fur items for the cold. I don't think. So this is our workshop. I'm looking for... You know what I don't have? I think I don't have a sewing hut. So we can put that in that slot. Maybe. Yeah, it fits. If it fits, it ships. The roof kind of goes in the other one though. But I'm not complaining if you're not. Let's see what we can make after we build this. He's still shivering.
So
there he goes.
cold.
Yeah, he's still complaining. So that some of the armor pieces don't help. Not in comparison to what I already had on. What's not done here? Oh, we got one roof tile. Okay, I'm stuck, so we gotta use the unstuck button. Oh, wait. Wrong room. was on the other side. It's not going to tell you what they do until you've... Is it? Oh, wow. I haven't seen this stuff before. Or maybe just the JPEG, or whatever you call this image here, is different for Noble Hood and Noble Hat. Rich clothes and noble clothes. This has 28% cold protection. It's a rich hood. But I need wool fabric. I don't have any wool. Maybe something I can make that I have the mats for. And mats is short for materials. I might already have a noble tunic. That's 10% cold protection, 9% heat protection. No, it's a basic shirt, so if I put it on, it's going to take off my elite armor, which is negative 54% heat protection. And everybody loves negative 54% heat protection. Just kidding. But, yeah, let's see if we can... Great clothes. Oh, great clothes. What about padded armor? Nah, let's go back to this. The scheme is 1,350 coins. Let's try it though. Let's make one and put it on. So that's all of my linen fabric. No, I got 5 left. Okay, so that's at 22% now. It says right there, cold protection 22%. So let's put the other one back on and see what it says. %. Okay, so 22 is better than 16 right now. So let's see if that helps. And then if we run into a bear, we'll change our clothes real quick before he gets us. Just killing. Ha, just killing. So we got our barn up, we got our compost bins, and we don't have the rest of the animal husbandry buildings yet, and which I think perhaps with some farming or something we'll have what we need. So I do want a sheepfold, I want the stable, I want to try the apiary. I'm not going to do a donkey shelter. I may not do a goose house. I'm still considering though. And I might not do a cow shed. I've never gotten too far into the cooking stuff, but you know, maybe I should. Maybe that might help it along to make it interesting to last 18 years till my heir grows up once he's born. And I do know that if you play a female character and you get married, your heir will be a female. If you play a male character and you get married and pregnant, your heir will be a male. So that's cool to have your way, you know. I guess because the game knows that if you play as a female character, then you want your heir to be a female so you can continue to play as a female. Whereas if you were a male, you want to continue playing as a male with your male heir. I thought that was pretty interesting. A lot of games are, you know, you play a male character.
Biting cold.
But then also a lot of people do like to play a female character. And now with Oxbow, I don't know about the Valley. I haven't went back and played it yet. I know with the Oxbow, you can choose your sex when you start the game. But mine's a dude. And his heir is going to be a dude. And it looks like a Spanish conquistador helmet. I mean, it favors it a little bit. So what we need to do is go buy some pigs and some chickens. See if he knows where they're at.
How are you?
We're gonna find farm animals, pigs. He says Clonica. Okay, so where's the chickens?
And remember, don't eat the yellow snow.
Skouky. So let's go to Clonica,
Biting cold.
where the Klondike bars are. She has a 3 in farming. And a bunch of 2s. Man, 18, man. Normally that good of stats, they're like 30 years old or something.
There is something hypnotizing about that fire.
I mean, I can't just keep building houses. Maybe I could kick somebody out that's got bad stats or something. See if we have a matching pair. He's 20. He's 10 years older than her. Bunch of 2s. Oh, he's got a 3 in extraction and a bunch of 2s. He's 25. Let's see. She's got a 3 in fishing and 2 in crafting. He's. I've got a lot of 3s are over right now. But I do want her as a villager. Man, I could use her for farming. Oh wait, if she gets pregnant though, she'll be out for 2 years for each baby she has.
Hello there.
She's
Look
a
like
busy
an idiot
bee too.
and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. She really is an idiot.
Balduina.
So long.
We'll think about it.
Maybe interregnum isn't such a bad thing.
I'm gonna
after
take
all.
the horse and carriage, the wagoner, up to Clonica. I'm gonna get some pigs. We're gonna go broke.
He's a good fellow. Hello?
I'm freezing.
Chopping animals?
It is to live here.
There's says a boar.
Good? Bad.
Says that
How do you
boar.
do?
Do I have anything to sell? Not really. Just sold my knives. There we go. We got his money.
Want to see you soon.
Here's the pigs. That was only 700. Okay.
Why don't you have a wife?
We have to get back and give them some animal feed soon. And it fills up every slot of the pigsty. And it's saying up there we have a notification that we need feed for 5 animals right now. I think I have some animal feed. I've got 13 animal feed. That's also why I need to get going on the farm as well, on the farming. Speaking of villagers, we got over here.
So cold.
So 23, a couple twos and some ones, a few fews, a few ones. 21, he's at 3 in fishing. There's been a lot of villagers available at 3 in fishing lately.
But a shy one. I only travel when nobody's watching.
The game thinks I want fishermen. And fisherwomen. Fisherwim.
I should better warm myself up.
And I didn't have enough items to use the other 2 vendors. So I should have made sure of that. We're going to go towards that green hammer. So we can get out of here. We're going to go to Scalky and get some chickens. Actually, no, let's go pick up that villager. We'll add another house because I want her to keep watch over my pigs.
I'm freezing.
How are you?
We can kick somebody out. That's true. This is true. Let's see somebody that's got low stats that we don't have to keep. There's a male with low stats. Doesn't have a job. But I picked him up for the female. I did grab him because he had a lot of 2s. There's Ulrika. And she's got 2 3s. 1 in fishing, 1 in extraction. Here's a miner. Watch CJ. Oh, she's got a 4 in fishing. Let's bump her off. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then we'll get this other one.
A meeting with a mother-in-law.
It's got like, I've got 41 houses. And you can change on your customized game. Change your building limit. I put up to 200%. That's not, I'm not going to make that many buildings, but I just did that so I could get done with what I needed to do. But it's that building limit really does mess with the system on regular Xbox when you're playing the Valley. And I haven't played this on a newer Xbox yet, so I don't know what it does. But I think I got enough RAM to support what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to max out, but everything seems to run pretty well right now.
have a feeling we're
Ran
not
a
in the
whole
valley
village
anymore.
entirely by himself.
There she is.
Oh, it's you again.
Hi, ma'am. I need a pigsty farmer. Are you interested? Yes. Okay, good. I'm creating a new settlement. I'm looking for good people willing to join me.
Does talking to myself make me crazy?
Great. See you there. Alright. She's
I don't
on.
want to be lonely
Let's go back
anymore.
over here to town and put the animal feed. We're going to assign her to the pigsty. There we go. That was, Baldwina. Baldwina. That was Alec Baldwina. Just kidding. No assignments. We want manure and lots of it. She's level 3, so she's only getting to get like close to 15 per day. But when she gets up to 10, she's going to start pushing out around 150 or so. I think. Maybe 198 somewhere. So let's put the animal feed into the resource storage. Oh, I need to put her in a house as well, so she can be happy. House by herself or house with some dude she doesn't know. Let's put her house by herself for now.
I'm freezing.
Alright, so 13 animal feed. Should cover it for a little bit. If you buy it, it gets expensive. He's still complaining about being cold. So, okay. That would give us 6% more cold protection by wearing basic shoes. 1% more cold protection, basic trousers. Which brings us up to 29% cold protection. He has to take all his armor off, except the collar.
Should have put on something
That notification
warmer.
should have disappeared by now. Oh, it's 18:30. It's after hours, so she can't put the animal feed in there until tomorrow. You know what? Let's go to bed. Let's just go to bed. You know what? I'm done with this day. I've had enough with this day to end. So I'm going to bed. I got 13 seconds until then. Every time. Every time when you think it's time, it's not time. We'll just go collect some resources and let some
There's a
minutes
real
pass
nip
by.
in the air.
Let's see. 781 clay. Well, I don't want to take the animal feed. I need to make more animal feed. So I might have to buy more oats and rye, I think it is, to make animal feed over here in the barn. Yeah, oat grain, rye grain. Oh, and straw. Right, it's 5 straw per 1 oat, 1 rye grain. And I've got 64 oat, 64 rye. That's a perfect amount to plant a field, so we're holding on to that for farming. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and put what we have in here of the flax seed and the oats and rye, and we will set the fields. We don't have a farm shed yet. And I'm not going to do that on video, like make you guys watch all that. let's put this manure in here. I could set up a farm shed and have them do it. The villagers. Maybe I should get that started. Yeah. It still keeps saying I need to warm up.
I'm so cold.
Maybe this will help. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, having the torch helped. But the torch burns out. You'll have to make another one. I'm gonna go over here to where I have my fields at. We're gonna plop down a farm shed. Perhaps over here. At the corner, because I intend to put more fields going out that way. And the further your farm shed is from everything, the less efficient. You'll get a little symbol on there that says it's not efficient on one of your fields. If it's too far from a field, or too many fields are already taken up by a farm shed. Some may already know that. Some may not. So let's assign a few people. She's already an animal breeder. We'll take Berard, who is a miner. We'll take Bygost. We will take... we'll level up some dudes for this because we don't want to get interrupted by pregnancy and childbirth and child raising for the farming. Because once they get to really doing a whole lot of work, and somebody drops off, you're gonna watch your production suffer. I'll take a lumberjack, I guess. Okay, so that gives us 4 3s. I think I have enough bags, hoes, and sickles right now, and manure for particularly doing. So I want this field over here to be the first one to be cabbage. So we'll look at the numbers on them before we set them. This is field 1. Okay, field 1 is going to be cabbage. And then I want field 2 and 3 to be oats and rye. So we'll go set that. So field 1, oh, see, it says it's not efficient because it's pretty far from that farm shed. So we can build 2 farm sheds, or we can move that one. Field 1 is not efficient. Maybe I should have scooted it over a little bit. Now let's scoot it over. Just a little bit. Because the next set of fields is going to take another farm shed. Anyways, this can take a few more before it's maxed out, I think. But I don't like to push it. I like everything to run pretty smoothly with the farming. That way, if I'm all the way across the map, I don't have to come back and fix things. That's happened before. If it was that important, you'll run all the way back as soon as possible. And if it's not as important, you'll just let it ride. Say you got tons of money, tons of supplies, you don't care. Everything is right in the world. But this is just starting out, so we want everything to start out smoothly in the beginning, which also means that we need to finish getting enough flax for all 6 fields, because we don't have enough. I think we need like 384, somewhere around there, flax seeds for all 6 fields. So let's see how that does. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, okay, everything's efficient. We've got 9 fields here. And we don't have an efficient deficiency notification. So we're going to set field 1. Oh, you can change what season is what? That is so cool. Oh, wow. This is new to me, the way this looks, this user interface. So we want to, can we say cabbage for spring? It's not selectable. Is that, oh no. Do you have to unlock it? Okay, summer and autumn is harvest. So you can just do this and it fills it up really fast. So sowing in spring. Okay. Oh wow, that's cool. I wonder what's gonna be harvest. The wow. So in the old patch, that you could. It seemed like you could do 2 times a year. Do you? I mean, I'm wondering if you have to unlock that or what's going on here. I don't know. It only says sowing and harvest in summer and autumn. Sowing in summer, harvest in autumn. So that's only once per year. So I'm going to actually need 2 fields then instead of just the 1. Which there's a house in the way where I would have built a second field for the cabbage right there. And this wouldn't even, I would have to take out both these houses to put this 8x8 in here. That's something I didn't want to do, because I already had the houses there. Now if I put the field right here, then I have to remove all these trees, and these trees add to the aesthetic of it being a village. It's just, yeah, we're gonna have to do that later. How many seeds did I have? So we're gonna go to management. Look at storage. Okay, so resource storage. Or do I still have the cabbage seed on me? I didn't put it up. Yeah, I've got 64. That's only enough for 1 field. That's fine. We'll start with that and then we'll work another field in. But we want to change the other fields to oats and rice. So we got field 1 is set. Wow. But it doesn't say up here that it's set. See, after you set a field, it would give you information about which field had something done on it. You can do carrots in winter. So field 2. Which season is oats and rye? You got sowing, growth, and harvest. This is sowing in summer. You grow through the winter and harvest it in. That's the rye, and then the oats are sowing in spring. But I can't select it. it's a little wonky. That's winter. There's oats. Field 2, oats. Alright. Okay, field 3. Right, which is in spring. You're gonna sow in autumn. Don't forget, we gotta put that cabbage seed back up in there. We set field 4. When can we do flax? Spring. Harvest in summer. Okay, so all these fields are gonna be. So that's gonna be one tough spring, because there's a lot of fields gonna be sowed in spring, and a lot of fields being harvested in summer. See, that one's set. Oh, that's as if it was. Okay. Alright, field 4. We go rye. Did I already do rye? I don't remember now. That's oats, right? Yeah, that's oats. Okay. So field 4. Autumn. Rye. We do the same for the other ones. No. What is my problem? What is wrong with me? No, empty. Wow, man. Brain fart. Okay, so that's 2 is set to oats. 3 is set to rye. 4 should be set to flax in spring. And I can't select it. Can I select it on another? Hold on. Let's go empty. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, field 4. Flax gotta be in spring. I don't know what the problem is. I guess we gotta start that in winter. Okay. 5. Winter. Flax. Yeah, they're gonna be like hurrying to get all these fields ready. I may have to add another shed and add some more workers just to get it done. Because there's only 3 days in the spring on here that I have it set to. Okay, so that's 6 fields of flax to be planted in spring. Remember to add a cabbage later. Maybe we will harvest cabbage and then get more seeds and do more. I need to get this manure ready as fertilizer. Throw that into the resource storage. As well as the cabbage seeds. I was going to go to bed, but ended up having to do this. And we're working in the middle of the night to get this done. Don't have any more manure. Got a lot of rot. Did I throw all of my manure into the resource storage? Gives me 138 fertilizer. We're gonna need more than that probably. Okay, let's go look take a look at it. There's fertilizer to throw in there, but did we have... Yeah, let's pull the manure out. We'll make it real quick. And maybe that'll be enough, it looks like. Hopefully. I have to take a bath after messing with all this manure. I wonder if it animates the gloves. 319 Dob, that's a better number. Let's run this up to 160 Dob. We'll get started on that. I'll start putting it out after we got a good bit of it anyways. Oh, that gave me a 1600 Dob. Okay, so there was my confusion. You get it back. So if I made 159 Dob, I'd get a 1,590 Dob afterwards. It just, wow, okay, so that, yeah, it's better than I thought. I didn't know it was that good. It wasn't like that before, it didn't seem. It didn't seem. I unlocked a donkey shelter. So throw that fertilizer in there. So we got tons of fur. Too bad we can't use that to make something warm for him to wear. A cabbage seed. Where's that at? Where's the cabbage? Okay, here's the cabbage seed. Now we have the cabbage seed, and later I'm going to plant some more cherry tree seedlings. Might not be all 51 of those. Then again, that could help because I noticed the tavern once they start to get leveled, about 4 and 5s, and crafting, they produce them very fast. They produce the wine. So you make the cherry juice bottles, and then from the cherry juice bottles make the wine, but they'll run through them pretty quick sometimes. So maybe having a lot might help. And then tomorrow, the worker will put that animal feed in there. There's that oat grain and rye grain, and they'll plant that. But we're gonna have to add another shed with some workers, probably some lower level workers just to assist. Then again, if you notice, you watch the workers sometimes. There's a slower worker will kind of bottleneck the situation. Will bottleneck production because they're working in front of the other one that's faster, and if they ain't laying down that manure fast enough, then there's somebody coming behind them grubbing up that manure is going to leave and go do something else, or leave and go stand at the farm shed until the next day. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should cherry pick all 4 more farm workers. We're going to sleep next season, and we are out of time, guys. But when we come back, we're going to be working on getting another field, get those farm workers set up. And hopefully the Herald will be in town. Let's see if he is. No, I don't see a notification. Yeah, he's not in town. So we still can't please the king yet in order to get our town named. We're going to have to wait on that. And then after we get the town named, we'll be able to ride the wagoner back here. Where I think it's going to be like where we put a signpost maybe or something. Or you might set up a wagoner. Like it might give you like you'll build it. Like you'll do this, grab something, and go to set it out somewhere, hopefully. Maybe that'll be fun. There's the piggies. I don't have a fence up yet. We'll try to get on that too in the next episode. And I also need to go to town and buy some more oats and rye. I literally got to buy some more to make some animal feed because they've only got 13 and they're going to eat it. Then I have to have something for the chickens too once I get them. I didn't even go down to Skowkie to get them yet. However, we're out of time. You guys have a great day, and we will see you next time playing Medieval Dynasty. By the way, again, this is Kogenta Rye. You can call me Rye. Enjoy your gaming.